welcome back to the Roger Reviews channel, and today we'll be taking a look at the Amazon exclusive Star Wars Black Series Artillery Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian line. So taking a closer look at the box, you can see the figure that is included along with the accessories. Down here you can see the name of the line the character is from along with their name down here. And on the side of the box you get this amazing artwork of the Artillery Stormtrooper. And like I mentioned before, by adding more and more to the same line, you can create a mural. So here's Koska Reeves alongside the Artillery Stormtrooper. And looking at the back of the box, you can see a bigger portrait of the character along with a description and the number in which they fall into the line. Here's the side of the box, the top, and the bottom. So I'll go ahead and unbox it and we can get on with the review. So here he is. I'll take off the tray and I'll go ahead and take out the figure. So here he is out of the box. And you can see already from the outside of this figure the amazing yellow paint job that is on his armor. So I'll go ahead and review from top to bottom. Here is a closer look at the helmet. As you can see, it is the normal Stormtrooper helmet, except it has that nice yellow paint job going throughout it. And taking a look at the movement within the head, there is a ball joint here at the neck and in the top of the head. So you get plenty of movement. Here's side to side, and then back and forward. And looking at the torso, right here at the neck, he does have this pauldron, and it comes in this bright yellow. And he does have some movement here at the torso with the ball joint. So here's side to side, and then back and forward. And in the back of the figure, he does come with this backpack accessory, which does come off. And here's a closer look at the backpack accessory. As you can see, it has a peg mold that goes to the back of the Stormtrooper. And then up here, you do get 3 of these explosive canisters. And each of these canisters does come out individually. As you can see, they do come out pretty nicely. And then snap right in. And you do get an extra one to complete the rest of the rack. Here's the back of the torso. And here you can find the insert for the backpack accessory. And to put back on the backpack, it does have a unique peg, which goes and slides right over this little back piece. And it does not come off, so it's very sturdy. Looking at the arms, this arm does go all the way around. And like I mentioned before, these Stormtrooper arms are on a butterfly joint, so you're able to move them side to side like this. The shoulder pad is separate from the actual shoulder itself, so there's the joint right there. So when you turn the arm around, you just want to try and hold the shoulder pad in place so that it doesn't rock back and forward just like that. There is movement here in the elbow and movement here at the hand and at the trigger finger wrist. As you can see, the wrist goes down about there and up about there. And looking at the other arm, it sticks out about there before interfering with the pauldron and about there before interfering as well. There is movement here at the elbow. And the arm does have the butterfly joint movement, so you can go side to side with it. And there is movement here at the trigger finger, so the wrist goes down about there and up about there. Taking a look at the waist, right here he has this belt, and it has these little pouches dangling on the side. And then back here is where this grenade accessory would have gone. And looking down here at the legs, they do go into a sitting position. And they do go out about there. They also have some swivel here at the thigh on both sides of the legs. And he does have a single knee, so that's as far as you're going to get into a kneeling position. And looking at the lower leg, he does have this single knee pad that goes right here and then runs down to these armor pieces on both sides. And the feet point down about there. and points up about there. And they do have rock ankles on both sides, so you can get some action poses. And taking a look at the other accessories are his mortar. And here's a closer look at the mortar. As you can see, it comes in this gray color, and it has a ball joint here at the stand right here. And you can put it to an angle, and you can flip out this little bipod to put it into a firing position. And the last accessory to come with this figure is this blaster rifle. It's exactly the same as all the other Stormtrooper rifles we've gone over. It has little details like this flashlight, this scope, and then it comes in this all black color. And to put on the blaster, all you have to do is just slide in the grip, turn to the trigger finger, and you're good to go. And here's a comparison with all of the Stormtroopers we've reviewed. We have the Imperial Stormtrooper, the Incinerator Trooper, and the Artillery Trooper. And here's a quick comparison with the Incinerator Trooper and the Artillery Trooper. As you can see on their pauldrons, they are slightly different, with the Artillery Trooper having this little strap piece where he doesn't. And then the top of them are different, where he has these lines, and it is very flat on this side. And another slight difference is the paint jobs, of course, where he has some wear and tear to his, where the Artillery Trooper has a more cleaner look. So as an overview of this figure, I don't normally say anything bad about the figure, but more so the mortar itself. I do wish it had like a spring mechanism to actually shoot out the explosives, but I guess it would get lost, the little pieces, so they didn't add it. But going over the figure, I think it's an amazing trooper to have in your collection, and also, who wouldn't want the Artillery Trooper, since it has that awesome paint job, and it has some good articulation, as you can see. I put him in this kneeling position, and the figure does come with a handful of accessories which are really nice. And before I end the review, I always like to show you guys how I like to display my figures, having the box in the back and the figure in the front. But I am going to end it here and say if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you like the content that you see here on the channel so far, then be sure to subscribe. And I'll leave it at that, and I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.